So our video today, our lesson today, is continuing on from a system. Systems of equations mean I have standard form. Let me write standard form on top of this. AX plus BY equals C. That's called standard form. And I want to be able to find a solution. A solution means what's the X comma Y? What are the numbers that would plug in to that equation? A solution means what numbers plug in to an equation. So we're going to use a method that's not graphing. We're going to use a method called elimination. And our goal is to cancel out a variable. So I'm going to look at my equation and I'll see. Today's super easy. Tomorrow gets harder. So today's like basics. I'm going to look at my x's. Can I cancel out x's if I combine the 3 and the -6? No. Can I cancel out the y's if I have a 1y and a -1y? Yeah. Right. So would I add these or subtract these to cancel them out? How would I? So I'm going to add the equations. So add equations. 3x plus -6x is what? 3x plus -6x. Good. -3x. What's y plus -y? Subtracting. They cancel. Nothing. Don't write 0. Don't write a thing. Y is gone. I just cancel that y. -4 plus -2. Good. Now I'm going to solve for x. Okay. What is... Oh, next step is what?
2.
Yep. Divide both sides by -3. X equals 2. And that is the first number in my ordered pair. Because, you know, x comma y. All right. So now I found x. How do I find y? Plug what? Plug what where? I know that x is 2. How would I find y? Where do you want to plug in the 2? In which equation? In either. Any one you want. You're right. It doesn't matter. Sure. First step, second step, third step. Plug 2 into an equation. I don't care which one. Top. Sure. 3 times, do not put the x. Substitute, replace it with the 2, because I know that x equals 2. 3x plus y equals -4. Okay. Now what? 6 plus y equals -4. Yep. Y equals -10. The solution to my system is 2 comma -10. If I graph those two in y equals mx plus b form, I would see that they would intersect at 2 comma -10. But I don't want to graph. This is another way, if you don't feel like changing them to y equals mx plus b, this is a method called elimination. It only works when the x's match up or the y's match up, because I want to cancel numbers. Eliminate a number. Okay. Example 2. Can the 2 x's cancel or can the y's cancel? 2 x's, but let's look up here. Multiply one of your equations by -1. I need them to be opposite signs in order to cancel. I'm going to multiply the top equation by -1. You could multiply the bottom. It really doesn't matter. So the new equation that I would get is going to be -2x minus y equals +21. You can multiply something by -1. This is totally legal in math. It's fine. The bottom one is not going to change. Okay? Now, should I add this equation or subtract this equation? Add it, because the two x's will cancel. -2x plus +2x. Gone. -1y plus 2y. Just y. 21 plus -26. -5. Y equals -5. I know what my y value is. So now, plug -5 into either equation. I don't care. You pick whichever one looks good to you. Top, bottom, totally fine. I guess I'll do, how about the bottom, because we did the top the first time. 2x plus 2, -5, equals -26. 2x minus 10 equals -26. And solve it on your own. I know you know how. Eight or -8? What is it? -8. I added 10. 2x equals -16. I divided by 2. There it is. X equals -8. Okay. Okay. Now, something I want to talk to you about. If I had an answer that was like 0 plus 0 equals 0, this would be infinite solutions. If everything cancels out, or if the equations are exactly the same. If the x and the y canceled out, but there was still like a number, this would be called no solution. Some of your answers here are going to be infinite solutions, and some of your answers are going to be no solution. And I just want you to know the difference. Okay. I'm going to do 1 and 2 with you, and then you're going to do the back on your own. Look, guys, the 3 y's are going to cancel. Nice. I'm going to add these two equations. -5 plus 7, 2x. -12 plus 24, 12. Divide by 2. Good. Yeah. No, because you're not supposed to be working ahead. Right? So, no. What do I do with this 6?
Oh, you plug it in.
Yeah, and which equation, Sarah, do you want to pick? The bottom one. 7 times 6 minus 3y equals 24. 42 minus 3y equals 24. This is a tricky one to do in your head. 24 minus 42. I do not have that memorized. Negative 18.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. And then divide by -3. Guys, they're both 6. Awesome. Sweet. Ooh, number two. Number two is weird. The 7, no. What should I cancel out first? The x's. But I'm going to have to multiply by -1 first. So let's write that in our little steps in case you get home and you're like, are confused. Remember, I want to have opposite signs. So if I multiply, it doesn't matter, top or bottom, whatever. Here's the new top equation. -9x minus 7y equals -4. The bottom equation stays the same. Okay, now I'm good to cancel. The 9's are the same number and they're opposite signs. That's perfect. And I'm going to make an addition sign. I'm going to add these equations up. And I will get -7 and -5. -12y. And then 24. Okay. And I'm going to divide both sides by -12. Is there anybody that's stuck like how I did this thing on number 1 or 2 or? Because I don't want you. This is my last problem I'm doing, and then I'm gonna let you get started. So I want to make sure. Yeah. The rest of the packet. Plug in x. 9. The top equation's easier.
Like the whole packet, like what's E and then F?
Wait, what?
Like all of this.
No, I'm so sorry. The rest of the page. Did I say packet?
Yeah.
Wow. I misspoke. The rest of the back side. 3 through 8. 3 through 8. Did you get +2 for your x?
Yes.
Okay. Your homework, 3 through 8. Now remember, did you see this?
Oh yeah. If it doesn't like add up, like together.
If everything blanks out, 0, 0, 0, zeros, all the way, that's going to be an infinite solution answer. If the x's and y's cancel, but there's still like a random number, that's no solution. You're going to get that on the back side. So get started on 3 through 8. I'm going to stop the video.